Hi friends, this is Sri from Techie Talks AI. Welcome to this brand new hands-on series where we learn Next.js Tailwind Shadcn UI from scratch for absolute beginners. The right way, step by step, without skipping anything. In this first video, we'll set up a clean, professional developer environment using Docker Compose so our project runs anywhere, Mac, Windows, Linux, without any version problems. Hi, welcome to Techie Talks AI. I'm Sri from Shogni. On this channel, we showcase hands-on demos and insights into AI automation and no-code tools. We have created several Make.com modules to simplify no-code automation for you. Subscribe and join us on this journey into the future of technology. Next, we'll install Nextjs with TypeScript, run it inside Docker, and build two sample pages, home page and about. So we'll see how to add an additional page, for example, /about. I will also show you how to create a reusable function so you understand how code sharing works. In this video, we are not touching SHADCN. We are creating the platform for our experiments. By the end of this video, you will have a fully working modern Next.js setup, future-proof and ready for UI components through SHADCN. Let's get started. So our project starts with the Docker Compose.yaml file. This defines the development environment and services. Here it runs Next.js inside a Docker container. So our service, which is a single service called web, is what is running the Docker container. So Docker Compose.yaml is to start the service. And Docker file, which is here, is what is creating the image for the container. So this is the blueprint for the Node.js container. Install all the dependencies and runs the app. Then comes package.json. This lists the project dependencies used by Next, React, Tailwind, and NPM scripts, dev, build, start, etc. We are not going to go deeper than this about this file. Next is tsconfig.json. This has the TypeScript settings, includes path, alias, like @/*, and tells Nextjs how to compile TypeScript ts/tsx files. Next is nextconfig.js. This is Nextjs configuration file. Here we are using default strict mode. Next is postcss.config.js. Configures post CSS to use Tailwind and auto prefixer. That is all we need to know about these files. Next is Tailwind config.js. This is the Tailwind setup telling where to scan for classes and theme extensions. And we have node modules folder. All the dependencies installed by npm inside Docker container will appear here. And .next is the build output folder created by Nextjs. We don't need to worry about it. So these files, normally we will not have to edit at all. The main folder that we are interested in is the SRC folder, especially the APP folder. This uses the Nextjs app router. So SRC APP has the Nextjs app router, contains pages, layout, and routes. SRC also has a lib folder. This has all the helper functions and utilities shared across pages. Okay, so now let's look at the app layout file. App folder has a layout.tsx. This is the root layout, wraps all pages, sets global HTML structure, navbars, toasters, etc. We will see them in subsequent videos. So remember, layout.tsx is the top level layout specification. Then we have global.css. This has global Tailwind style sheet applied across the app. Then we have page.tsx. This is the home page. That is /. When you browse the top level domain, this page appears. So here I have already started the application. And how do we start? We start by Docker Compose up. So that will start the service, web service. Okay. And this is the URL that we need to browse. That here I'm browsing that. And here we have open the page.tsx. Okay, so the syntax we will learn by playing with it. So here, greet world libutils has got a function greet which takes the string and it returns hello and the string. So this is an example where how we are using a utils function in our page.tsx. So if you type anything here and save, you will see the change reflected immediately on the right side. See, I added additional exclamation. Okay, the one extra exclamation is coming from our utils greet function. Okay, so this is how a root page gets rendered onto the browser. Now what we're going to do is we are going to create a folder. I've already created it, but we have created a folder called about. And inside that folder, we have created a page.tsx. Our root page.tsx is similar to what is in the about folder, but small difference. So here we have greet visitor. So what we will do is we'll click on this and see what happens. See here, hello visitor. This is about/about page. Okay, so just to summarize, what we saw is we saw how to create the environment for us to play with Next.js based application using Tailwind and TypeScript. And we saw how to add an additional URL just by creating a folder and putting page.tsx inside. Now the content of this, we are going to manipulate in subsequent videos. So I want to keep these videos very short so that we are focusing on our quick learning journey. Awesome. You have successfully created a Docker-powered Next.js environment using Tailwind, TypeScript, and working /and/about routes. A reusable helper function shared across pages called greet, which is from the utils folder. You now have the perfect foundation. In the next video, we're going to install SHADCN UI and our first component, the button. Explore the generated component files and see how SHADCN copies UI into your project. So we own it completely. That is the beauty of SHADCN. This is where UI starts to look amazing. So make sure you join me in the next video for SHADCN button and component fundamentals. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you're coding along. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Your support really helps. Have ideas or suggestions? Drop them in the comments. Let's build together. At Shogini, we offer expert NoCodeMake.com and Python AI automation consulting with ready-to-use modules to jumpstart your projects. Stay tuned and subscribe for more.